Hello everybody. I'm making this video as a reply to I believe it's Holy Kool Aid's latest video. I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing this because that video really got me. And Holy Kool Aid, or whatever the hell your real name is, if you're watching this, I got a question. What the hell is your problem? I mean, seriously. In my last video I did about you, I'm sitting there talking about how I like you better than Professor Stick because you seem like you're a pretty decent guy. Then you go and you make a video about how it's okay to mock religious people. The video will be in the description below, by the way. Seriously? Because what? Something seems unlikely? You need to honestly consider something, because this is really something that turned me off about science and made me want to study history instead. So, anyone who has studied the history of science, scientists, scientific achievements and advancements, know that we pulled off feats today that would seem damn near supernatural to scientists of the past. Scientists who have said it wasn't possible. But you and other atheists like you and scientists, despite knowing how humbling science can be and how much there is out there still to learn, you all sit there with this condescending air. We know the science of today, so that we're smart. You're stupid. We're gonna mock you because you believe that. Really? So a God that has control over his creation, or enough to make a donkey talk, as you said, a God who has control over his creation enough to make it do something is so unbelievable someone would believe. But you know what's legit? The multiverse. Yeah, that multiverse thing. That multiverse was considered science fiction. It was in comic books. It was like, it must have been one of the favorites of L. Ron Hubbard. But yet, here it is today. What was then science fiction is today's science, possibly fact. Scientists actually believe in this stuff. And it's actually exciting because a multiverse would actually kind of confirm the Bible. You know, we got heaven, earth, and hell. So, if there's one thing science does, because you're talking to a guy who got a scholarship in biotechnology, I have studied not necessarily all science, but the history of all science, and it has something in common. What seems like fiction will turn around and be tomorrow's scientific truths, or possibly truths. Science can be so humbling, especially with all this stuff about black holes, dark matter, and a frickin' multiverse. Oh, God can't possibly be real, but a multiverse can be. That is insane. You atheists will all sit there and talk about how little we know and how much is still yet to be discovered, but yet in the same breath you will all sit there and talk about how you are so sure of this one thing, you are so sure, you are so educated. As a matter of fact, you are so sure, you'll mock anyone who disagrees with you. I just want to know, how do you know that you know so much better when so many scientists of the past have been humbled? How do you know, or at least believe, with such certainty that you are right, despite seeing as how other great scientists, even some of the best, have failed and been wrong before? Things that couldn't possibly be true, things that were fiction, are now becoming reality. You want my advice? No, you don't, but I'm going to give it to you anyways. Why don't you come down off that high horse you're on and take a lesson from my good buddy in the philosophy field, Socrates, who said the only thing I know is that I know nothing. 'Cause you don't know nothing. This entire world and what you call life could be a simulation for all you know. I mean, hey, a multiverse theory. What if someone in the other universe is controlling us? There's so much with these windows of opportunity. There's so much still to be discovered, and yet you speak so confidently that you are right. Enough to mock anyone. Not use actual logical arguments, not use facts, but just mock. And here I made a video about how I liked you better than Professor Stick because you seem more open-minded and cool. I'm actually a fan of James Randi myself. Who was it? Who made you think like this? Someone make you make that video? Tell me who it was. Come on, I'm a boxer. Come on, I can take him. Was it Professor Stick? I'll knock this stick teeth right down his stick throat. What was it? Was it Godless Cranium? No, he's gonna need a new cranium by the time I'm through with him. Was it Cosmic Skeptic? No, I'll knock him right into the cosmos. Okay, I got a little carried away there. But seriously, chill out. The only thing we know is that we know nothing. We probably, as a civilization with this infinite plane of space, probably don't know jack compared to what there is to know out there. So now, all them people who sat there and mocked the idea of a multiverse can now hang their head in shame and be wrong. When maybe they wouldn't have to do that if they were a little bit more open-minded about it. Be careful, because you never know when we'll discover something that will make you hang your head in shame.